What's going on? It's your girl, Caramel Kisses. Listen, so much been going on. I keep saying that, right? I'm trying to be more consistent, but I think for me to be consistent on here is gonna go based on reviews, feedback, people talking. Sometimes I get people talking like months later, and I'll be like, so I don't even know. Even though I try to look at it like I'm doing a vlog, but then I just be like, I'm talking to myself on this thing. Ain't nobody talking back. Yo, this year has been so weird. Like, I've never been in a situation where somebody was acting like they were all a single and they was married with a whole family. I had some weird things happen. But you know what I will say is a lot of people that I did get close to, if I was talking with them, I can say we started off as friends. So I can't even say I had any toxic relationships. Maybe some confusing ones, but let me tell you something. I got some karma back on some things because many times I go through things I don't feel like talking no more. So I've had some karma like that. And I just be like, well, I do it. Even if it doesn't even make any sense, I just be like, God be protecting us from things. And the thing at the end of the day, you want someone to want to talk to you. You don't want anyone to feel forced to talk to you in any type of way. And I always pray, if you don't feel like it's meant to be in my life, Lord, take it away. I don't care how much I like it, want it, and made a vision with it. Just make it go away. Going into next year, there's so much I want to accomplish. I've been sitting down with myself. I've been talking with a lot of people. And one thing I don't want to do is get so wrapped up in the world I forget to focus on myself. One thing we need to always remember is ourselves and make sure we're happy, make sure we're content. And it's all cool and dandy trying to make others happy, but you got to make sure you're happy. And I think that's the main thing I hear a lot of people say. They want to make everyone happy, and they're losing focus on making themselves happy. And it's kind of sad. So that's definitely where I'm in right now. I just want to focus on those who want to give me their time, give me their attention, not anyone who act like I don't exist. Because you know what kind of person you are, and especially if you know you're not a bad person. But it's really just surrounding yourself with people who want you, who want to talk with you, and just growing and taking everything that has happened in your life like a lesson. A lot of things we go through are lessons, you know, even if they seem so ridiculous. It's like it was a lesson. And you gotta be careful how much you say too, because sometimes I want to say stuff that I'm like, no. And then people will say, so did you finish it? Did you do it yet? So I'm just trying to get things together physically, mentally, and emotional, mind, body, and soul. And I'm trying not to walk on eggshells with anybody. I think a lot of people, when they speak to you, they're stuck on whatever childhood trauma they went through. And they're not thinking that maybe this person is being genuine. So it's so many people that are hurt right now. And it's so hard to talk to these people, right? So I've been kind of staying to myself when it comes to some stuff, because I just don't have the energy to like explain, hey, I'm not here trying to hurt you. And whatever happened before we got on this phone call or whatever the case may have been, it wasn't me. A lot of people are fighting battles within themselves. And I'm not God. I can't save everybody. I'm not a therapist. I even try to suggest people to go to one, because being a life coach, we can't do all of that, and people forget that we as people are humans and we're fighting battles too. But I don't know what it is about me. But a lot of people, when they see me, they're like, she's going to be okay. She'll be all right. No one ever thinks, let me see how she's doing. Let me check on her. I'm the person that most likely will check on everyone else before somebody will check on me. So I'm definitely switching up a lot of narratives along the way. I just want to be around people who are just going to give me the same energy. And sometimes you don't realize they're not going to give you the same energy until you try it. But in all, you have to keep pushing. You can't let things stop you from moving. None of that. You just got to keep going. Keep on going. And I still haven't done the series, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to do it whenever I do it, you guys, about people having access to you. But I did notice that, like, when people get that pure access, they don't realize that other people don't have that access to you, and they just take it for granted, you know. And then when you do the same thing to them, they don't like it. That's why I don't really like when people say, what are you doing? And I mean that in, like, that's the only sentence you're giving me is what you're doing. You're not telling me what you're doing. You're not telling me what you want to do. You're not telling me any plans within that sentence. You're just giving me. And a lot of people who do that WYD, they're noisy. I said noisy. They're nosy. They don't have nothing to talk about, so they just want to waste your time. They're bored. They're probably sending what you're doing to everybody at one time. They don't have good communication skills. They're sad. Most likely they're insecure. Like, sometimes certain words say so much at one time. And, you may be like, that's not what I mean then I ain't talking about you, okay? But in general, when people put that, I just like, I'm not finna explain what I'm doing. What do you want? Because many times that turns into, can you do me a favor? But since you're not doing anything, some people don't think that just because you're not doing anything to them doesn't mean that you got that energy and that mental space for them, you know. It may seem like I'm not doing anything to you, but it doesn't mean I want to talk to you, you know. It doesn't mean I want to hear what you're talking about. And a lot of people don't want to respect your time. Time is money. People don't want to respect your time. They just want to get and lean on you, and you'll just they're like vampires. They're like leeches. They'll drain you from all your energy and all your love, and then boom, they'll go on to the next one and forget who you are. And then when they're down again, they come back to you. They'll never come to you when they're happy and they doing well. They come to you when they're down, and they just give it to you. So that's one thing I had to learn, to let go of those type of people, because you just hear from them when they're down. Like, dang, when are you ever happy? Are you happy? I don't think you should be talking to me if you keep, you know what I'm saying, going to this depression so often. But I'm on the tip right now that I don't want no relationship with anybody unless they're the one. For real. I think I've been through it. Not like some people, but I think I've been through it been through it. Because it is nothing like giving your energy to somebody and they don't respect it. They don't see how much you put into it. Whew. You can't get nothing back, man. Especially when they know certain stuff about you. It's almost like a mockery, like a spit in your face. It's like, man, this person that I didn't think would try me is trying me. Tried me. But again, everything's lessons. Then I remember all the red flags and like, man, talk about going into the new year. I am not dealing with certain things again. My standards is back to what it used to be. I didn't bend it that much, but man, it's going back. It's going back. Man, But listen, have y'all ever dealt with someone who had a whole family and act like they was single? Did I tell y'all that was crazy? I'm trying not to talk about it, but Lord have mercy. A whole family. I just don't want anyone talking to me unless it's God sent right about now. Like, if you just don't believe in God, if you're not a spiritual person, if we're not equal yoked, I just want you to fall off. I want you to fall off before I like you. You know how people get in your life and you start liking them? I don't even want to get to the point of liking you. Just go away. In the very beginning, just disappear, go poof. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those passing bys when you're pumping gas or going to the grocery store type of, I'm not going to remember the person who checked me out or handed me that next to me in the store. Like, just disappear like that. Like you just going about your day type of thing. Because I hate the awkwardness when you bump into them anywhere. It's just like, because people be thinking you're trying to follow them. You just be like, no, I'm really trying to avoid it. I'm trying to pretend you never existed. Like for me, I know this is bad, and I'm not suggesting this for anybody, but for me, I'm just trying to, anyone from the past, I don't even want to, I plead the fifth. At this point, you're going to have to show pictures to prove we had any type of friendship. Because I'm going to be like, because if we was cool, why we not talking right now? What happened? What happened? Oh, man, I don't have a Christmas tree up. I don't really do all of that stuff. I think when I do get back into the mood of decorating, I'll have my own place. Because it's nothing like having your own place, your own space, your own everything. So I've been praying on it, and I found an area that I want to go to. I'm trying to finish everything on my end here, but I'm thinking about going to the West Coast. I've been on the East for a while, so I'm thinking about going to the West. I don't care what people say about the cost of living. Yo. So that's why I don't really talk about too much, because folks be like, oh, it costs too much over there. I'm like, y'all are worried about the wrong thing. I didn't ask y'all about the prices, Some things that are peace of mind for you may not be a peace of mind for everything's not for everybody. And that's why everyone's staying where they're staying. And everyone's not staying in one area of the world. But you guys, make sure you comment, like the video. I'm still a life coach. I'm still a human being. I'm still a mother. Oh, I'm a godmother. I mean, I say mother now before y'all be like, hey, you got a kid. I'm still a daughter. I'm still a friend. I don't think I'm an auntie yet. So just know the same challenges the next person's going through, I'm going through too. Very, very human. Even though I may carry it better than others. Make sure you pray for me as well as I pray for you. Comment below, like, share. I'll keep my information inside the description as well. I'm going to put everything down. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. Some people don't subscribe. Some people do. Some people have been falling off. But yeah, I haven't been getting that much feedback. But one thing I will say is I'm always going to be myself. I can promise you that. All right, y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy holiday. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Happy whatever you want it to be, okay? And we're going to the new year, so happy new year to you as well if we do not chat again. All right, later.